Hang on, I'm getting everything ready to do my diamond art. Just bear with me. While y'all are waiting, you can go watch my last video, and I'll be here doing diamond art in just a couple minutes. Would you walk to the edge of the ocean just to fill my jar with sand? Just in case I get the notion to let it through my hand. Let it run through my head. Well, I don't want the whole world, the sun and moon and all their light. I just wanna be the only girl you love all your. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side, and I open my eyes, see your sweet face. Good morning, beautiful day. I'm never worried if it's raining outside. In here with you, girl, the sun always shines. It ain't the butterfly, it's the Tootsie Roll. So put your hands up. I have therapy again today. I'm off work, but I just woke up. I wake up every day at this time to get ready with y'all. I don't have to get ready. I mean, I have therapy online, but I went and did my eye doctor appointment yesterday. I got new contacts because that TMH lady stole them, and Dixie had punched me in the face and broke my glasses. So my insurance paid for like everything other than like $15 for my contacts, and I paid that yesterday, and then it paid everything but like $63 for my glasses, but they're really cute, nice designer glasses. They're like purple and white and black, and they're really beautiful. And I'm gonna order them this morning. I had enough on my check that I was able to pay my phone bill. I already have my rent paid. Paid my phone bill. I'm gonna be able to get my glasses ordered. I'm just gonna get them sent to the eye doctor and go back and get them so I can make sure they're adjusted right on my face. And then my friend and I went and got our nails done. And my toes. They're like one big toe's blue, one is red, and every other one is blue and red. It looks like gummy bear pink, but it looks almost red, and I love it. It's like a really cool polish called gummy bear polish, but it's also gel polish. It's like both at once. So they put it under that thing and sealed it so my nails will stay good on my toes too. And it was like fancy. They did like oil and like hot towels. I drank a Diet Coke. I don't really drink Diet Coke, but I felt fancy, and they handed me one, and I was like, this is what the people are doing. And I masked in there. I didn't mask the whole time very well because I got a little overstimulated when they were doing my toes and my hands at the same time. And so the lady was getting a little frustrated with me, and I was like, I have autism. This is a lot to process. Like, he's saying one thing, you're saying another. It's not in English, it's not a language I speak. I speak Turkish and Spanish because I like to be able to understand everything around me. And when I don't, I freak out a little. So I said, just bear with me. I'm doing my best. But we ended up really getting along and talking it through, and I explained, my autism, and she was very patient with me. We ended up becoming friends, and it was a beautiful thing where usually in public I just shut down completely and I don't know how to function, but the more I've been working and putting myself out there with TikTok and stuff, I'm going from, grad school to homelessness off grid and back into society, and I'm doing it. Even after being gang stalked and targeted, I'm still doing it. And it's a beautiful thing, and I'm being blessed every single day, no matter what the devil hits me with. God is always right there, and he lifts me back up so fast, and I just want to thank him for that. And so today I'm up just doing diamond art and hanging out before therapy and resting. And I have a therapy appointment online today, but before that I'm going to call and order my glasses. I got my appointment yesterday. I got my contacts because the TMH lady stole every one I had, my whole box of contacts. And Dixie had punched me in the face and broke my glasses, and so I've been waiting to have insurance to get some more. I haven't had glasses since she did that, when Maggie pretended to rescue me, and she was part of the ploy the whole time. Indian Outlaw and Keen had set the whole thing up behind the scenes. That's why Keen went live with me out of nowhere and targeted me, and he didn't mean to stumble into the bear trap. He did, I don't think, but he just took the payouts from slotting Indiana, did what they made him do, and it's turned into like the biggest shit show in history, right? Am I right? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. That's the sad part for my enemies. Y'all don't even know. We haven't scratched the surface with the truth coming out, but I've seen it, and it's coming out. But it's gonna blow your minds. Like that. You know how I told y'all that Slot was stealing from the charity like a year and a half ago, and then y'all found out in December when it came out in the news. But I knew it before it happened. That's happening now. Like I see how these folks are about to get tied up, and I don't laugh, like, because I really have been praying for them, because I don't wish what they've done onto them at all. But it's just funny that I told them, like, I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the one to play with. And now, I mean, we're talking, they're facing so many federal charges. That's a mess. Like, it's a mess. But it's like, I warned them. I told them, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. And I was prophesying about what they were doing. And they messed with me instead of standing out my way. And it's not going to end well for them. I'm doing good, though. I got insurance. I'm in therapy. I'm working through my things. I'm happy if people don't understand me. I'm happy if they do. I'm making a lot of difference using my voice and getting to know people. And people are making a difference to me using their voice and sharing their stories about late diagnosed autism in their families, and acceptance being so necessary, and how we all need to integrate and work with each other. I was talking to the lady at the eye doctor about that yesterday, and it's like God is putting opportunities in my path literally everywhere I am to use my purpose. So whatever the devil tried to do to stifle it or take it away or ruin my reputation, he's honestly done the opposite of what he wanted to achieve, because now all eyes are on me, and I can keep showing what God's going to do in my life while my enemies continue to fall, and they did it to themselves. Thank you for that. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Lori. I'm just about to do some diamond art. I've been doing some, but I drank some water. Even after all, I'm not ready to find out you know how to forget me. I can see me in the back of a cop car banging my head on the window. Oh. I can see me making lots of friends and people calling me Glow. Get 'em, Glow. That's not the way they wanted this all to turn out. Me to turn people to Jesus in jail and then get out and get a job and insurance and get glasses and my nails done and bounce back quicker than anything they would ever be able to dream of. Like 9 million times. That's not what they wanted, but I don't care what they want. I want what God wants for me, and that's a lot. That's a lot. And this is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. This is how I fight my battles. Good morning, everybody. We're not having to get ready this morning because I'm off work today. I just woke up early because I'm seeing a psychiatrist and a therapist now, and I started a medicine that like regulates my sleep a little better. That's the only thing that I'm prescribed. But I got the help that people try to push me into that I just chose to get on my own because I always wanted it. I just couldn't afford it. I was poverty level and homeless after going from grad school to homelessness after a late diagnosis with ASD. And people that I cut out of my life for abuse over 2 decades ago resurfaced, worked with huge creators on here to target, felony level stalk, bully, harass, steal all of my things more than once with the help of police both times. Come on, y'all. Our society has to do better. It has to. This is illegal. This is wrong. This is targeted harassment. This is RICO crimes. This is racketeering. This is trafficking. The things at Dixie, Slut, Mama Tot, Ginseng, Keen, Indian Outlaw. Why are there that many people ganged up against one autistic homeless woman? It's hate crimes. And I've been telling y'all, this is not okay. They're changing my story. They're changing my phone calls. Y'all thought I was just cuckoo crackers, and I'm not. I told y'all she's stealing money from this charity. She's accepting it, but she's not giving it out. I told y'all that for 1.5 years. And look it up. Amy Downs. Fake DV charity scam. It pops right up on the news. Because I was right. God was right. He told me and I told y'all, and I tried to save you money. But you just gave her more. A lot more. And bullied me. Congratulations. You did that. But I got a job, insurance. I got my eye exam yesterday because they stole my contacts and Dixie broke my glasses. So I got contacts yesterday, ordered, and a trial pair. And then I'm going to call and order my glasses today. I picked them out yesterday. They're purple. And I only owe $63. And I'm going to pay that with what I made at work today. And I just wait on them to open, and I call, and I'm going to call, and they're going to take my money, and then I'm going to get my glasses in like 2 weeks. So I've had to go for a year without them since the abuse at Dixie's that I was rescued from by my abusers, thanks to TikTok and the bullying and the group text and the weird crap that people have illegally done. Felony level stalking that a lot of you have been involved in, that are still watching me now because something's going on up there, because you think I'm the problem, but you're the one doing the stalking while I'm doing diamond art work and getting my glasses, getting my nails done, getting jewelry, glowing up and showing up. And you're watching my profile, making videos of me still after 1.5 years, following me around, finding out where I work, contacting my coworkers, doing weird, shady stuff. And yet, here I am. Here I am, baby. That lady, TMH, set it up with my ex-coworker and had him show up, pretend he was there for me and Peter because we had been really close friends, and she had apparently contacted him online previously with the videos of Mama Tot saying she was my sister, And so they premeditated this, and that's how they were able to pull it off with the police. He was there with the police. He lied and told them he was my manager at work. His name's Cam. And Cam and TMH were talking behind the scenes. And he showed up and acted like he was rescuing me. I had gone with him to get his first ever driver's license, took the test with him, like went in the car with him, supported him, loved him. And when TMH reached out, probably with money, and she drove, I guess, like they're saying 10 hours. I don't even know what state the crazy psycho lives in. But she drove really far and had him set it up, and that's how she was able to steal my dog so fast. And yeah, and the cops let her, and they let her in the room with the folder that had all the proof of what Mama Tot was doing with the fake charity scam with Amy Downs, and how she was working with her with the purple picket in North Carolina when they had the officer's mom in her box and had all the proof. And they tampered with evidence. They stole things that I was going to use in court against the police departments and what they had done. And they made it disappear, and the police helped in another state. And that's very illegal and very wrong. And they wouldn't even take the reports about my stolen dog. And they want to, like, make sure that I'm not talking about what they've done. But God's calling me to do exactly that, talk about what they've done. And so I found a way. I'm going to start writing a book, and I found a site. Somebody on here actually suggested it. Thank you very much. And I'm going to pay, it's like you pay a certain fee and you put your thoughts in, and it helps you make a book. And so I'm going to write a book about everything I've been through, through going from growing up with undiagnosed autism and getting abused for my stems, and cutting off my abusive family, and going and making better of my life, and getting a college degree and working on a master's, and still having them and my abusive ex that was screwing my mama all against me. And then when I went through years of homelessness. When I came out and I was working my way from being off-grid to a homeless shelter, I did a podcast, and then I was targeted by my ex-husband's wife, this lady saying she's my sister that had never met my ex-husband, but somehow is saying she knew me and grew up with me, and she didn't, but she knew him and even called my daughter and offered her my dog, who had never been my daughter's dog. Y'all lied about all that. It was my dog. My children had lived with me, but like, I had gotten Peter at the shelter, and y'all changed the whole story into what Mama Tot and Slot wanted you to believe when they were trying to stick me in an institution. I've never even been in a mental hospital. I've never even gone to a psych ward. I've never had any kind of trouble like that. I've never been diagnosed bipolar. I checked my entire record. The only thing I was diagnosed with before I was diagnosed with ASD was CPTSD from the abuse from my ex-husband and my mom, and it's all documented. So y'all trying to act like I made it up, or no, it's everything that I said is documented. Everything that Mama Tot and Slat said is not. It's just what really happened with Mama Tot's mom, and instead of her doing her own healing, she trauma dumped onto me, and Slat was able to use her to get in and pretend to help me through abuse, so Slot could target me and build her platform and make money off of destroying me. And that's why she paid people like Ginseng, Indian, Boss Hog, Keen, Mama Tot, all these people that Slot gave money to or went on vacations with, and they got in their body. Debbie the pet lady, she paid Indian Outlaw and Loreline called Debbie and asked her to say that I wasn't autistic on this app, which is slander. It's hate crime. It's disgusting trying to unautistic somebody because you're not comfortable with the way their personality is. You want to make them something else and like just lie to the whole nation, and it's awkward as hell. But I'm continuing to just speak my truth and help others. And see, that here's the thing. No matter what you struggle with, people on the internet shouldn't be like, this person has this and they deserve this. It's not up to them. They don't get to choose karma for people. You know, I don't know where they feel this entitlement, but it's just because they have this group. It's a gang of stalkers, and they decide who they want to pick off the app, and they want out of their way so they continue to do their money laundering and their lying and all this crap.
Hi,
Hi.
one battle.
That'd be all right.
Come on.
Come
Yeah,
on.
good.
Here I am, baby. Come and
Welcome.
take me by the hand.
Oh, we level kada home ever di tu आखरी है. Welcome guys. Please support my best friend. Screen share. Welcome.
Would
Tap
you?
tap 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 tap. Welcome. Come on, tap tap.
I'm gonna meet you.
Follow me. Follow me.
Actually, this is
Follow me. Follow me.
have like great conversations anymore because that's what the gang stalking was about, trying to isolate me and keep people from liking me. I don't care. Me and God are cool. I'm not. I don't need that. But what I don't like is when I like give these creators a chance, like in other places, to be seen, and they just like sit there and just holler and ask for money, like give me money, gift me, and I don't do that. I don't. I never have. That's why it's so funny that I got targeted as a scammer when I literally the whole past year have given every penny back and like spent lots of money that I make at work to help support other autistic creators. Like today alone, I spent like over $44 like helping other creators out of my own pocket. And anything y'all give me, I give away. And yet I was targeted as a scammer. And that's so awkward to me. Thank you so much for the beautiful. What is that? A candy bouquet? That's so cool because I got my toes done like cotton candy yesterday. And I got my own insurance. And yesterday I went to get my eye exam, and today I have enough already out of my pocket with what I made at work, not anything I got on TikTok, to get my glasses ordered because Dixie punched me in the face and broke my glasses, and then TMH broke in and stole all the proof I had, leaking Mama taught the slot, and she stole my dog and my Bible and all my clothes and my contacts, all of my contacts. So I didn't even have my prescription to order more. So I had to wait till I got insurance and make an appointment and go, and I figured that out. I have tried to do the 1-800 contacts, but and you could do like where you can do the online exam, but you had to have your prescription. And Amy Lou, who had pretended to be my friend to get information for slot and ginseng, had taken my prescription after that crazy lady from Tennessee that was working with ginseng that had helped lure me here had taken me and tried to steal my dog. Then that's the fourth out of 4 people tried to steal my dog in the past year, and 1 person did. This is so sick and weird. Gang stalkers are weird. But anyway, I pray for them. And I really love, I got gummy bear nails. They're gummy bear and gel nails. And my toes are like that color and blue. Like one's blue, one's this color. But I wanted my fingers all the same so I would look classy at work. I mean, it's classy to have all different colors too, but I didn't, I didn't, I didn't know how to like do if I got more colors. Like other women do it and they just know they have the rule book and they have real pretty different color nails. But when I do it, I don't know. It looks like a crayon leaked. So I said, I just want all one on my finger this time. but my toes are blue and red, and then the gel was like this really cool gel, so it'll probably last till the 4th of July. But if not, maybe I'll get little flags. Who sent that flower bouquet? You didn't have to do that. Candy Girl. Oh, how cute is that? Candy Girl sent a candy bouquet. That is very nice. What kind of diamond art are you working on? It is a beautiful rainbow butterfly. I'm making it for a couple that I met at work that have been very kind to me while I help myself out of homelessness. And so I'm going to give it to them. They brought me some phone chargers and some water, the water I'm drinking today, and some cereal one time. And so I got the diamond art the next day after they did that, and I thought, I want to thank them for helping me. So I'm going to make this for them. And then another lady that I met at work gave me this whole box full of jewelry. This is the Tree of Life. That's the first diamond art I ever did. And then it was so cool how the pieces that she gave me really mean a lot, like, to my storyline. Because she gave me this, not knowing, she doesn't know anything about TikTok. But not knowing that I had done the Tree of Life diamond art. And then this is a clover, and I got the clover tattoo. But when you pull it out, it's hearts. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna, did y'all watch my positive affirmations video this morning? I'll be right back in a second. I'm doing something other than being on TikTok right now. Wrong time. Damn, baby. Everything you do is amazing. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. It's a beautiful day. I'm off work today. I went and got my contacts yesterday because that TMH lady stole mine, and Dixie had punched me in the face and broke my glasses. So I'm going to order the rest of my glasses today. I only owed $63 over what my insurance paid, and I made more than that on my check and paid my phone bill and still have that left, so I can go ahead and order my glasses. I'm going to do that today. I've come such a long way from homelessness in the desert, with just me and God and two tried and true friends that stayed by me through this whole process, and beautiful angels I've met along my path, and my incredible dog Peter, who has been stolen. But when the memories pop up of him, I just thank him for every second that we got through together. And I hate what has happened and how they have done us, but I know that our story is going to help bring more acceptance to the autistic community. It's going to help end homelessness. Just like God told me in my prophecy, He is using my story to really show the world what goes on with these fake charities and people pretending to help homeless and help abuse victims, and they're actually the bad guys. They're actually the ones who are doing the harm. People are looking the other way. But we as a society have to take care of those that can't always take care of themselves and help be each other's hands and feet. Just because someone's hurting or in burnout or in need doesn't make them worthless on this planet. It just means that we need to be less judgmental and more open and work together as a society to try to understand one another. It doesn't matter what color, age, shoe size, income someone is, they're still a someone. And you don't get to decide if they deserve to have food, water, or shelter. And for a group to get together and try to leave people destitute because they don't like them, or make up rumors about them, like life destroying rumors, and redirect people's opinions to keep that person from living their life. It's bullying, it's harassment, it's felony level stalking, and it needs to stop. And the fact that certain apps facilitate that makes my heart cry. But all I can do is awareness only. Everybody put hashtag awareness only in the chat one time for me. I picked out the name of my book. And then I'm going to do something amazing with anything that I make from my book about what I've been through. I want to do something beautiful with it, like build a community for autistic people to have housing. I've been telling y'all that's what I want to do. God's showing me the way. I'm going to do this stuff. I'm going to help end homelessness. I'm going to help bring more understanding amongst people by just being okay with who I am, no matter who likes it, and being okay with who other people are, because I don't have to like them to love them. And I can't help it. I just love them. I want to see everybody succeed, and I just had to find out that the rest of the world doesn't think that way, but me and God do. And there's some people that do, and that's the people I want to reach. Those are my people, my chosen family. Thank you for the follow. My chosen family is not a bunch of midlife crisis men and women who target an autistic homeless female for money and clout. That's not my crowd. Not at all. My crowd is very small, and I like it that way. They think they've done something by giving me exactly what I want. I'll put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I tell you, I ain't lying. I have therapy today. I'm off work. I have therapy again. I'm gonna do it every week. I'm just choosing to help myself. Nobody's making me get any kind of help. Like the liars would like to make you think. They try to force me into mental institutions, this and that. I was always willing to get myself help. I just didn't have the finances for it. And every time I get insurance, these people from the fake DV charity would like lure me in, act like they had a camper or a house, or pay someone to act like they had a camper more than several times, and then steal my things, follow me around, go through my trash on lives. What the what? What the what? Y'all are weird. I mean, what? Yes, this really happened to me, and y'all watched it, and you still act like I'm crazy when a lot of you joined into it. That's wild behavior. But I'm working through it all. I went and had my eye appointment yesterday. I have therapy today. I'm gonna call and order my glasses. Got my phone bill paid. My rent's paid up. I am getting. I got my nails done yesterday. Somebody gave me a bunch of jewelry. I'm making my diamond art, and I'm just very grateful. I don't know where God's gonna lead me through this path and this purpose, but every single leg of this journey has made sense now. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when. I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no, just hold me close. Don't patronize, don't patronize me. I can make you love me. What all do I want to do today? Okay, here's my, hang on. Here's my have-tos. I have to, well, not have to, but I'm gonna. My list of things I'm gonna do is I need to find out what time my eye doctor opens and call and do that first so I don't spend more money on my card than I have that I'm gonna do my glasses because I have to pay $63 over my insurance. So I'm gonna pay that as soon as it opens. And then that's so exciting like that. I'm ordering my own glasses with my own money. I made it work with my insurance. I paid for it at my job. That I got a week after I got out of jail from getting fraudulently arrested when I had gotten the crap beat out of me. The crap beat out of me. My glasses broke. I was punched in the face. I was kicked behind my leg by her husband. Everything was so disturbing and weird. They ripped all my devices out of my hand, trying to cut me off from society because they had Maggie come down on purpose and set that crap up with Indian Outlaw and Slot and Dixie and TMH. Dixie and TMH had known each other before Dixie messaged me saying she had a camper. Her husband told me it's all on the same film where they were secretly filming me, asking me to walk around naked. And Dixie sent me messages saying she wanted me to go live in a house with some man in Vegas and I would have to sleep in the bed with him, but it would be like a reality show. And I was like, what the what? No, that's disgusting. I want to get my camper and get out of here. And so that's when I really started trying hard online, and Keen mysteriously pops up and gives me money because he had been paid by Slot to do so. Y'all need to open your eyes. It was trafficking. They were setting me up, and then it was him and Ginseng and Indian that paid Boss to exploit me, pretend he liked me and that he was keeping me safe, and have Burr Baby exploit me, get my address. And I thought she was just a caring friend, so I was showing her my place, and they called and they kept me from being able to rent that apartment. They called the police on me. They had Boss pretend like he was coming and visiting to get my information so they can do that. Like everything they did, it was all very illegal, very wrong. And then they paid for my images, and I had never exploited myself as a homeless autistic woman for nothing, not one time. And they keep making all these rumors and exploiting me so they can make money, and they're selling my images on other sites. That's why they had this TMH lady and Mama Tot like pretend like they were, Mama Tot pretended like she was helping me get a license, and she never did. Once she found out that I wasn't related to TMH, she kicked rocks and ran. That was around the same time she had offered Ginseng the money to put me in a mental institution. And K-Cat sent messages to the whole world saying she heard her say that, and that we had done like a 4-way call, and then when they did the 3-way call, that's what she told her. And she messaged that to Corey, who Mama Tot told me herself had been one of her followers back when she only had 50,000 people. And so when I told her him bullying me as an autistic woman wasn't okay, she said she would talk to him. And then those were the calls that got coerced by Slot. So if she wasn't in on it, how would they be able to pull that off? And then they had Loreline Outlaw and Indian Outlaw pay Debbie the pet lady to lie and say I wasn't autistic to corroborate what they were doing. And it's like, if you look back, you'll see how messy it is, and how I've been sitting on here doing autism support and artist support and my unmasking journey for almost 4 years. And then I got targeted after I came out and told the truth about my entire life and my ex-husband screwing my mama. Then all of a sudden, everybody that was working with my ex-husband and this TMH lady who I had never introduced, so like how they know each other and are saying that I'm her sister, even though I only met her one time when I was like 15, and I only was with him from like 18 to 20. So, like, how in the fuck do they, know anything about my life now when I haven't seen either one of, I haven't seen my ex-husband in 7 years. I haven't seen that TMH lady or Joe or any of those people that were working with Mama Tot and Sly in well over 2 decades. And yet they've stolen everything I own, jumped in boxes all over TikTok, and made money with other creators to slander me. It's so awful. Who is this? I don't want to do battles. I really don't. I don't want to battle anyone. I just want to do Diamond Art. I'm actually going to get off here right now and rest for a minute, and then I'll come back and do Diamond Art later. I love you.